Hey guys, we're Courtney Lynn Quinn. We're from Wilmington, North Carolina, and we're sitting here with Kim Thomas from Hissy Fit Ditties, and he is the lyricist of our brand new song, Whiskey Remembers. How's it going?
Good, it's going great. It's going great.
So tell everybody a little bit about who you are.
Oh gosh, I'm a guy who likes to play with words in all different kinds of forms and fashions. But the song actually came out of the term, the whiskey remembers. And it's like, well, what does the whiskey remember? Does it remember anything? Is it a song about I don't remember anything? Or is it specific a memory?
I don't know, we should ask all the whiskey.
We need to ask the whiskey because they obviously play a big part in the song, and they normally become the mood changer. Mm-hmm. If you look up the word mood changer, or the term mood changer in the dictionary, you would find a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah. Is that for a fact?
Because you can be in a great mood and end up in a bad mood. Yeah. Or you can be in a bad mood and end up in a great mood. Yeah. It all depends upon what the whiskey wants from you that night.
That's right.
So that's what the song's about. In this case, it remembered a lot of things. So you have to listen to it to figure out all the things it reminded them of.
Yeah. Well, how did you find us? Because, well, we should tell a little backstory.
Yeah. Well,
the story here is that Kim reached out to us and asked if we would be willing to turn his lyrics into a song. And so we had the pleasure of really starting from words, which is not typical for us.
No, not at all.
And then building music and song structure behind that. And it was such a fun project for us. But yeah, I guess I actually don't know the answer to that question. How did you find us?
Okay. As you had mentioned, I was looking for people to perform my songs. Right. And I was reaching out all over the place. Right. I've got a guy in England who does some songs for me there. I've got a guy in the Caribbean. But I was looking for local talent that I could get to know and really decide what song, what lyrics might fit for that individual. Because for me, every song's about attitude.
Sure. Yeah.
And I went to an open mic performance that you guys were doing down on the water. And I didn't know you from Adam. I didn't know anybody other than the organizer.
Emily.
Yep. Thank you. She sang one of my songs as well. To come see some local talent.
Sure.
And your guys' harmonies were just magnificent and attitude-wise and so forth. So it was like, okay, Emily, give me their contact information.
Well, that's so cool. I don't think I knew
like
the full background. Yeah. I knew like Emily was our connecting point, but I wasn't sure like the first place you saw us. So it's actually good for us to know the story.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But it's really special to me from something that you just said, Courtney, is that you guys normally work from the lyrics and then the music, but it's your own lyrics, it's your own delivery.
So she actually builds a guitar pattern typically, and then she starts kind of putting gibberish to a melody line, and then she adds lyrics. Typically, that's how we work together.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So
really
starting from lyrics was
you really threw my whole songwriting process like out the window.
I noticed when we met, because you were looking at a song too, and you were looking at a song, and you decided to focus both of your attentions on this song, and the heart that Courtney showed about the lyrics was really, really wonderful. Right. Because I know I'm stealing much of her art form and saying, here's my art form, now just deliver my art form.
Right.
So that was really good. That was good. I respect that.
I appreciated it a lot because, like we said, this is a kind of backwards from how I usually do songwriting, and I don't think of it at all like you stole something from me. I actually feel like you gave something to me, and you challenged me in a new and exciting way in how I write music.
Isn't that the classically good answer? Isn't that just what you want to hear?
Such a pro.
We've done these interviews a few times.
Yeah. I haven't, as you can tell.
She actually means every word she says.
I know she does.
Yeah.
I know she
Definitely does.
So.
Well, and this song too, stuck out to us a little bit too, because this might sound really generic on surface, but we love whiskey. We actually both really enjoy whiskey and bourbon, and it's our drink of choice typically.
But I also love country music.
But you can't tell that.
No, right?
You have no idea. We're really vodka drinkers.
I love country music too, and when you said you wanted this to be a country song, That was exciting for me because we sing Americana music. We're kind of in that folk umbrella, but we haven't done anything so country before.
Yeah.
And so from start to finish, I was really thinking like, this is a country song. And when we went to production at Off the Road Studios, we told them the same thing. We want this to be a country song.
And they nailed it.
And they delivered. And so now we have this like really cool product in the end that we're super proud of. You know, and it's out there now. So if you guys haven't listened to the song yet, it's available. So go check out Whiskey Remembers and yeah.
So one more question though before we like wrap all this up and just finish our
try to do some remembering.
right. Give us a little bit of background of the story of the song, what the words represent, and kind of how they came to you.
Well, like most of the songs I've written, only one has been truly recorded, thanks to these ladies. But everything often comes from just a 2-word, 3-word catchphrase. Okay. And so the Whiskey Remembers. That's where the whole thing started. Then I had to try to figure out why would a person, what process would a person go through if they were deciding to go down the memory lane fueled by whiskey?
Right.
And fueled by more and more and more whiskey is how much faster is the path going to go into the memories, and pretty soon are you going to have to leave the bar because you're just so damn sad.
Right.
So, and the fact that the last 4 months of the year can all be rhymed.
Yeah.
Then once that popped in my head, it was like, okay, there's the chorus. I know how this thing is going now. We're telling a time story here that started with really happiness and ended up with Jim and Jack.
Yeah. Did you want it to initially be a breakup song? Was that
No. It was all about, at the beginning, it was just the Whiskey Remembers.
Yeah.
Then for me, in writing process, is I have to answer my own questions, is what does the whiskey remember?
Right.
And that can go anywhere.
Right.
You know, I mean, literally, you could remember anything after a few of these, right? You
Or
know?
forget a few things.
Or forget, or make some things that you're going to remember and you're going to regret.
Right.
It could all happen, right?
Right.
So then it was like just walking the listener, okay? Because again, I'm writing because I like words.
Right.
And I like to put words together in what I hope are creative, different ways. Mm-hmm. But it's a breakup song. And there's a breakup song every, 15 minutes on the radio. So how can I make this one good for the 15 days of which it's going to be played on the radio, and it's going to rise to number 3 in the country. Okay?
Right.
That's all I'm trying to do.
Hey, I'm trying to go number 1 here.
Well, I know. Next song. Just wait. Next one is even better. So then it just became fun.
Yeah.
And crafty.
Yeah.
And rhyming.
Yeah.
And counting notes, and just and getting the attitude so that I could convey the attitude to the singers,
right,
so that what I'm trying to say gets said in their attitude,
right?
And so forth. And you guys did a great job.
Well, I'm a huge story person when it comes to music, and one of my favorite songs of all time is "Fancy" by Reba McEntire.
It's not Fancy.
Help me.
It's that's the night that the lights went out. Lights went out
in Georgia. There we go.
Two totally different songs, lady.
Yeah. Well, I love both of those songs.
Yeah, they're both good, but they're not exactly the same message.
No,
not the same message. Same feeling for me though, where it's like, man, she's telling this incredible story, and a story that I feel like could be a movie. And here we have like this song, "Whiskey Remembers," which is like a great snapshot of what feels like a movie.
Which is really, that's what I was going to say, which is really funny because Mom actually told me, she was like, this could be a movie, like a Nicholas Sparks movie.
Nicholas Sparks, man.
Which my mom
How long can this movie be? I mean, we're talking about a couple of shots of whiskey here.
You gotta show the falling in love.
No, you don't. No. I'm not involved. Time out. You cannot make a movie out of my song.
All right,
okay.
Fair enough.
But I do love, like, especially that second half of the chorus, where it's like you said, it's going through the months of like, this person who had these plans with someone, and it's like, we set all these plans together, and then by the end of this 4th month, like, this is what I'm left with.
Yeah.
And, oh man, that's like gives me chills.
I feel like it was just so relatable. When I read it the first time, I was like, oh, this is a good song. Yeah. It was like so relatable. Anything you could like really see the whole story come to life and understand it. And I think anybody and everybody has been in a moment like that some way or another in their life. So
Hopefully.
yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I think I read like 15 songs, and that one immediately was like, that's the one.
Yeah.
I didn't even have to like narrow it down.
Yeah, no, you
It
were
was like,
really,
that's the
you
one.
were
She was
really,
passionate
really
about that.
passionate that first meeting after I sent you 14, 15 songs.
Yeah.
You know, and it was like clear. Like, I mean, I almost need to sing this
Yeah,
song.
I did.
You know, and that was really cool. That was really
Well, and I think it's only appropriate that we end our session today with a shot and our new fancy shot glasses for the song. They will be available soon, so
Oh, nice
keep an eye
plug.
out.
Hey, we're actually going to give one of these away. And I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys now. We made these shot glasses. They were custom made. Go give them like a close up of it.
Oh,
yeah. So
I
they
don't know
can
if
see.
you can see me. I hope you can see me. I'm not really sure. Can
So
you
it
see
says.
me? There it is.
It says Courtney Lynn Quinn 2023 Whiskey Remembers. We got the state of North Carolina on there, and we're sitting here in front of a nice arrangement of whiskey. Obviously, we had to have some Jim Beam and Jack Daniels
In honor of the song
mentioned in the
and
song.
whiskey in general.
And then for you bourbon lovers out there, we've got some very special edition Pappies.
That's right.
Courtesy of our Uncle Gary. Hey, Gary.
Hey.
Thanks for
Yeah, hey,
having us
Gary,
at your
Gary,
bar.
Gary,
Yeah, where are
the
we,
people
Gary?
out there, you have no idea where we are. You couldn't guess where we are. So, Gary, where are we?
You're at my whiskey bar. Where do you think you're at?
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't know the whiskey then. I just didn't remember.
And of course, you can't leave out my whiskey, you guys. Hello, it's named after me.
Quinn's.
And this is what I'm drinking today.
And the song just released, and there's already a whiskey named after her.
I know, it's
It's
incredible.
nice of them to do
incredible.
that for you.
The speed.
The speed of the market today.
So we'll have
All
some
right.
of these shot glasses available for you guys, and we're gonna do a giveaway. Same thing we did last time. If you add our song to your playlist, send us a screenshot that you've done that. One of these will be up for grabs. We might do a pair.
Yeah,
maybe
maybe a
they
pair.
they come better in pairs.
Yeah, that's true. All right, should we take a shot of
We
this
should
Quinn's?
take a shot.
I think it's a really tasty choice. you
Maybe
guys.
just a little guy.
Oh, don't be a wuss now.
That's good. I have to drive Kipling an hour and a half to
Okay.
practice tonight.
All right. Cheers to an incredible song. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Kim.
Thank
for
you,
your
guys.
part in
Thank
this.
you.
Can't wait
Yes.
for the next one.
Cheers.
Here we go.
Cheers.
Don't make a face. Don't make a face. I made a face.
I'll make a good face.
Oh, that was good.